Mike Chapin directs the election administration
Hi.
program at the
It's
University
time for your
of
daily
Minnesota.
harangue from Harry. This is how I spend my mornings, listening to the news, reading the newspaper, getting the opinions. New York Times is one of my top sources, and National Public Radio. And anybody who calls those fake news sources is wrong. I'm a strong believer in giving credit where credit is due. And right now, Donald Trump is making hay, which he deserves to make, over what's happening in the Koreas. It's too early to know. It will take 10 years for us to know whether what seems to have been achieved is going to bring out some success in terms of bringing an end to an armistice and giving us peace. But I'm hopeful. It's one of the few things that I've been hopeful about because there's been no question that Donald Trump was going to shake things up, which is what voters wanted him to do. We didn't want him to be a jerk, and he is a jerk. He's going to be in Duluth in a few days to trumpet his successes. This is one of the very few successes. I think this tax scheme with the Republicans who worship gold and think that cutting taxes is their mission in life is a big deal. I don't think that's much of anything to go on. The stock market, I would give Obama and a very sensible nation credit for the fact that the business turnaround finally hit. And it's just galling to me and the Democrats that Trump is claiming credit for it, but that's what every president does when the economy recovers. This will be one of the rare occasions when I acknowledge that Donald Trump's shaking things up seems to have worked. It's worth pointing out, just to quibble about it a little bit, that both Donald Trump and his North Korean counterpart desperately need some good news. In the case of the North Korean, he's got an economy that's been fossilized for 50, 60 years into communist stupidity, and he needs to integrate the country into the future without getting himself assassinated. And to do that, he does things like kills his uncles, kills his brothers. It looks like something out of Game of Thrones or history. In the case of Donald Trump, he's got to get through these midterms with people thinking that he's not a complete idiot. So we'll see how things go. This is one of the last times you can expect me to say good things about Donald Trump's successes because he's just been one lucky SOB as far as I'm concerned. But give credit where credit is due.